Hello, this is Joe Pryor, the virtual real estate team in Oklahoma, and it is at this time of the year as we're into May. And by the way, it's been a fantastic 4 months or almost 5 months now in terms of what investors are doing in the Oklahoma City Tulsa market. Thank you so much. It's incredible. It's actually the biggest start to the year that I've ever had in the last 21 years. And I have you to thank for that, but I also have the Oklahoma City and Tulsa market to thank for that. So the question is, what is my crystal ball? What do I think is going to happen between now and the end of the year? Now, there's a certain amount of guesswork that goes on with this. And of course, we're reading all the information that we possibly can. And I want to read things that contradict each other. I don't want to just accept one thing at face value. But here's the thing about Oklahoma City and Tulsa. It is a consistent market for you to invest in. It's been that way since the 1990s. Ever since I got involved with out-of-state investors in 2004, it has been that way. There's been constant appreciation. There's been a stable market. In fact, in 2008, we saw our rents go up 5 to 7%. Our market didn't melt down. So consistency is extremely important. One thing that we do like is we're dealing with about 5% appreciation right now versus 3% that 10 years ago that we were dealing with, but it was consistent. In fact, it's practical, it's boring, it's predictable. And those are the good things we have going forward. Now, there's a couple of things that can really screw this up. One of which is 145% tariffs on China. But if you read things recently, it looks like we're backing off this because China's not backing off on this. And there's no ships coming out of China at all. Long Beach is empty. Usually they have about 41 ships right now. To China, they have 0. This is extremely important. A lot of cheap goods that we get that we all love is coming out of China. Same thing goes for Mexico and Canada, actually our 2 biggest trading partners. So as long as we can sit where we are right now, and there's tariffs from every country, guys, as long as we don't go whammo, we're gonna be fine going into the rest of this year. Now, we know that the Fed held off on interest rate increases because they were concerned about some of these higher tariffs or 100% on foreign moves or whatever, that they come out with absolutely no plan, but they come out with that and they really make the market uncertain and nervous. So it looks like things are getting to be a little bit more certain in that respect. And the Fed says, look, we're going to do a wait and see. You want to look at unemployment because a lot of people have been laid off, especially with the federal government. We want to look and see what happens with tariffs. So that is what's happening. Hopefully by the end of the year that we're going to have still a couple of decreases in the interest rates. I think year after year, I don't care when you buy in Oklahoma City, when you buy in Tulsa, there's a reason to do it. I think that we're looking at, possible price increases on homes coming because we're already seeing it now. Now, part of that is tariffs that exist, but what we're hoping is that the interest rates will offset that towards the end of the year. So we're still one of the most affordable markets in the United States by far. We still start at about $220,000, $230,000 for a 3-bed, 2-bath, 2-car brand new home, something you can't match with $428,000 median price of a home in the United States. And that's where we start. So that is the thing that keeps us going. And year after year, sometimes it happens at the first of the year, sometimes it happens at the end of the year, it happens all the year. And that's what we're looking at this point. Nothing on the horizon. We have low unemployment, we have great jobs, we have population increase. I think whenever you're comfortable with buying, whenever you can find an investment you're happy with, you can sleep at nights. I don't care if it's today, I don't care if it's December. I think the market is going to be strong throughout the rest of the year.